What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin Renegades, and we're doing a random pop-up live stream right now because ICP, I just got a notification that it broke out to over $7 right now, and I was going to do a live stream tonight about it, and instead, or plus, we're going to do a video about it right now, a quick live stream to look at the price. I didn't share it anywhere or anything. This is just a pop-up live stream I'm doing. So hopefully you guys can view this with me. Check this out though. The price, look at that. It is up 21% today. Look at that. At all the way up to 734. That is awesome. And I was thinking about it. I was like, well, even if I get my grant, it's the same amount. So, that's cool. I'm kind of glad. This gives the community a lot of hope now. It isn't just all downward. We're in a bear market. That's the normal thing. We are up to rank number 31. And this is beautiful to see. I like this. And the market cap is up to 1.7 billion now. Nice. Look at that volume. Boom. This is what we're looking for right here. 192 mil in volume. I didn't even get my phone on this episode. I don't even know where it's at. Let me try to find this on here so I can see the chat real quick. Just give me 1 second here, please. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't put tags or anything. I just popped up to live stream. I saw this major blast off. So I was like, man, I'm making a quick video about this real quick. And let's see. I'm also redoing my live, or not my live, but my staking video because it got cut in the wrong ways. I was trying to use this other app and it just didn't work right. So I just realized I could do it with YouTube and then merge my video later because I wasn't able to merge it before sending it to YouTube because the video was too long. So I had to cut it and then merge the video and then I'll be able to re-upload it. So but check this out. This is what we've been waiting for. And I knew it was going to happen eventually. We would have, a blast off. And, the Supernova Hackathon winners were all revealed. We had this nice little pump up to $6, broke the $6 resistance. And from there, you see our next stop was $8, right? And so the $7.50, $8. This whole area right here is going to be resistance. But that's good that we went up to 720, 721 here. That's what we like to see. Now let's get the candle chart. Oh, they changed this candle chart. Okay. It used to say trading view, but now it says candle chart. That's good because people would think it's like trading view. I guess I don't know. The app, you know what I mean? So they get confused when coming to CoinMarketCap. That's just my thought on it. Anyway, this is great. As you see this nice W here that formed, and it doesn't look that pronounced unless you kind of zoom in. Whoa, whoops. Unless you zoom in a little bit here. So you can definitely see a nice W here. And I was calling this, right, when it was like right here. I think right there. Nice. And we have this like cup and handle right here. I think there was a couple of cup and handles. And I think we just had another one right here, but I missed that one. But anyway, things have been happening quick with this one. I mean, I could make a lot more videos, and I think I'm gonna if price action, keeps moving like this. I've always been better at doing TA to the upside than the downside, so this is nice to see. This is a pretty good price target. This is where I thought we'd start to get some resistance right here, but this is good to see. Now we need to get some more sideways or up action. Now, when I made my video, we have been just so used to going down that I failed to mention, yeah, we could go up too. It doesn't just have to go sideways, but this is beautiful to see 18%. That makes me really happy. I know some people wanted to buy it for cheaper, and I get that. That's what happened with me in Bitcoin. And, the cheaper you can get it, the better. But I was telling everybody, this is a pretty legit $5 support area. I never talked in absolutes because it's crypto. But this project, and it being so oversold, it's ridiculous. Yeah, we had to have a pump. And now we have the volume to back it up now. And that's what really counts is this 200 mil in volume. That's almost 4x what it had been sitting at, or even more than that, almost 5x because it was at like 40 mil in volume some days. So that's nice to see. I remember Internet Computer when it had like a billion in volume a day. I think it was up around what Solana prices were when I was saying if Internet Computer had a billion in volume, it would be up at like $30 too. And it would take a while. I don't know if that's exactly true right this second, but if we built up to 2 billion or a billion in volume, yeah, definitely could see $30 again. But we're in a bear market, so now how long is this bear market going to last? Though that's something we should also be talking about because okay, you guys can't see this. Welcome to the live stream. I never did get to the chat all the way, did I? I got like 3/4 of the way there and started talking. What's up? We are popping, baby. Yeah. Good. I'm not the only one happy about it. I thought people would be kind of sad because they wanted to get it at cheaper price, but this is good for the long term and just for the community to have a nice little pump. I'm glad I got this in alert from Coinbase, man. That thing, as soon as I saw that, man, I'm on it. So where could we go from here, though? I do want to look at the weekly. We are going to look at that Sunday, but look at that. Look at that beauty. Yes. It's not as great when you zoom it out real far, but I mean, if you just kind of, yeah, that makes it pretty cool. Now, where do we go from here, though? Look at this area. This is where we wicked down to at about 6. That's why I was saying that was a big area of resistance. We got above that. And now it looks like we have established support above $6. Now, that will really be told on where we close on the weekly, though. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but this looks good. This does look good. I just like to take our time in a bear market because we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but this is nice. We like to see that some nice volume coming in. That shows that, the fear and greed index. Let's take a look at that right now because it's obviously getting less fearful out there right now. And people are starting to feel that crypto, greed again. So, I mean, we're nowhere near greed, but I've been talking about this for a long time. We can't stay in this extreme fear for that long in these clusters like that. I was saying that when we were up here. And then we went down here even lower in extreme fear, but we stayed in extreme fear this whole time from up here to down here in extreme fear. So when you have that much, it normally signals a reversal in the history of the charts, at least. So, and then you move up to the orange and then, yellow and hopefully some green, right? So, where are we at today? We're at a 20. I mean, we were just at like I think we went to a 6, all the way down to a 6, and now we're at a 20. But that's still in extreme fear. So fear is right here. So, I mean, we're not out of the woods yet. So it is looking awesome, though. We got to celebrate the wins. I mean, if we look past this, then we're missing it, right? I mean, we feel the burn of the drop. Let's celebrate, the wins. Just had a good supernova hackathon. That was a win, and now we have a pump, and that's gonna get people looking at ICP again that weren't looking at it just because of price, which is dumb anyway. I don't understand people that only look at price. Do your research and find out what the company is. I've made that mistake too, and I actually did it with OGY. I just worried about the price going down on me a little bit, and then I didn't even look at what the company was before I, said stuff. So that's why I erased that video I made. But anyway, just thought I would mention that. But look at this. We are at a resistance from here, and then $8. So why is $8 a big level? That is where we kind of sat for a while before we broke down to 6. I was watching it on the way down. Now you can get these candles, but really seeing those levels where it sits at for a long time by watching it, that helps too. And actually, let's bust out the USD. It normally doesn't really matter. I just like how much more defined. Oh, I didn't change that back. Not bad. How much more defined it is on the USD. Look at that candle. It looks even better now. I don't mind doing USDT with ICP. Some crypto you can't really do that. USD is always better though, because that's the legit one. Now, we face some resistance here. I do want to actually do some TA. Sorry, we're just looking at the price, enjoying it for a minute. How are you guys doing today? Up 600 on ICP. Oh, you hit me with a good thing, and then ugh. It felt like a gut punch. I can't imagine, having my ICP locked up on there. I'd be pissed. I don't care if it's how would you say? Oh, you're up 600. So I don't know how much you have on there, but up 600. That means you have to have at least a little bit in there. So yeah, I'd be mad. Anyway, yeah. Smash that like, yeah, not your keys, not your crypto. I know we say that, but when you believe in the Voyager token, that's what I was talking about. It's like when you believe in the token, you kind of believe in the app, right? Because they go hand in hand. So that is why I understood Voyager more than almost, a lot of them, because it's basically hand in hand. If Coinbase had a crypto, I would probably have trust in Coinbase if I hold that crypto, at least a little more. And sometimes that can be a bad thing, though. That's why decentralization is the key. Now, we do have a nice looking 4-hour. Look at that volume. That's what I wanted to see on the 4-hour. I wanted to see when this started. It looks like daybreak on July 22nd or July 7th. Why did I say 22nd? July 7th. It isn't the 22nd yet. July 7th. 2022. That's what that is. All right. I'm getting ahead of myself here. But look at the 16. Okay. Anyway, let's get some indicators out here. I just wanted to see that volume for a second. And then the RSI as well. I was not ready for this video, so you guys got to bear with me here a little bit. But I was preparing for tonight. Actually, let's see where that 9 is right now. 640, 605. Great. So actually, I'm going to look at the 100 and the 200 right now, because those are going to be the most crucial on the 4-hour. And we're at 572 and 620. So we're sitting pretty right now. There is heavy resistance right around this area, though. Now, this is where we kind of look at the daily and these other time frames to see there's going to be resistance right here. I mean, and I would say kind of right where we're at here. And then if we can break out there, then $10. It's like almost every $2 until we get to 10, and then it'll be like $4 to 14, 15. And I don't know how it ended that way, but it was like it sat at 8, and now this is going to be our big area of resistance, and then 10. And then once we get out to the 10 and then move up to the 20, think of more long term. I know I've been doing a lot of short term price action. We're not even going to concentrate much on the RSI because things are, starting to get overbought a little bit on the daily even. So I'd like to see the weekly. Hold on. Let's look at the weekly and see. This is what we wanted on the weekly. Now we're starting to think in larger time frames. And this is what we want. We had to have short-term movement before we could concentrate on larger time frames, to be honest. But yeah, this is what we like to see. And we are getting a little bit, like I said, over bought right here. So now, if we can break out of this and get more momentum, I'd like to see that. But what we need to do is establish some support right in here between 7 and 8. Like to see us go sideways, then we can hit them with an ascending triangle. I'm afraid if we go up too fast, it won't be able to sustain. So if you look at it, what I was saying in the long-term price, that's what you got to start thinking now. How can we establish this level and even get up to these hundreds and 200s on a daily, which are at 10 and 18? There is resistance at about 14. But once we get above 10, it starts to open up more. And then we move up to 20. And we have, see, this is the 14 area I was talking about right here. 12 isn't going to be a big area of resistance for us. At like 10, maybe 11, 10, 11, and then all the way up to like 14, 15. This isn't even too big of a spot. We went down pretty fast, actually. So that's good. Why is that good? Because if we go down fast, that means there's not going to be as much resistance on the way back up. So when we had a lot of area right here, it creates a big pocket of resistance because we broke below it. So this is going to be our main area of resistance to break back above. And then it's not going to be as hard to break back once we really start to get in a bull market again. So you think in the longer term time frames, that's why it's crucial to buy at these lower time frame, lower price targets. And because we don't sit in them for that long, and you never know if it's going to go down further, but it was holding 5 pretty strong. And we were hoping for that double bottom blast off, and that's what happened. So, but if you look in the longer term, we go back to 14 pretty easily, and then in a bull run, 20 is our target after that. And then, the sky's the limit after that. I could hit price targets all day long on you. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. What are you guys thinking? To see $330, not anytime in the next like couple weeks. Do I see ICP at 330? Absolutely not financial advice, but that's I could have a price target of 330, and who knows how many years it could happen in the next bull run. I don't know if it's going to go to 750 in the next bull run. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. None of us do. So it could, though. It has potential to, so we'll see. Now, I do want to look at the smaller time frames just to see where we lie in the immediate future. We don't have to stop here, but I would like to see us, go a little bit sideways at least before we continue. It just kind of depends on Bitcoin, too. We'll take a look at that here in a second. But where's the 100? Yeah, so we're on the lower time frames, we're above the larger moving averages. Now, that's when you start looking at the lower moving averages when you're way above the larger ones. We are really, really overbought right here. Up to 80. So what are we at? 80.68. So that's gonna have to calm down a little bit, but that's cool. That's cool. And then on the 30, again, we are starting to arc over here with a nice uptrend. So that could lead to an ascending triangle and continuation. But again, I want to see us keep going, but I want us to be careful in the short term. If you're thinking short term, I'm thinking maybe if it goes back down, another buying opportunity. But I'd like to see us actually take $10 again. $10, or at least like 9, or I was saying sit at 7 or 8. I would be okay with that too. Like that made like $2 away from $5. I know it was like 470 at the low, but $5. Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable chilling up here. So, that being said, what do you guys think about this? The lower time frame is at 678. That's good. Okay, let's look at the 21. By 2020. Okay, so you're saying the next bull run. Okay. 2024, 2025. Because in 2024, the halving happens. And then normally 18 months after that, the market goes wild. But this year it happened, I think, within like 2 months of the halving, it started. So I don't know how long so what I wanted to talk about earlier, we've already been in a bull run for over 2 years. And then we had like this almost year of a bear market now. So that's 3 years. So really, there's only 1 year left. I guess it's 1.5 years until the next halving. How long is it? How long till the next halving? Does anyone in the chat know? Like exactly how many months it is? Because we're in 2022 and it's in May of 2024. So it's like 20 months, 20 some months. Anybody? Hoping for 20 to 30 by the end of the year. So that's a good price target, what he's talking about, the 20 to 30, because that's where we sat for a nice little while at 20 to 30. And that's where Solana's at right now. And I don't know how ICP lost more than Solana. I didn't think it was going to go down to 7, honestly, everyone. So, but it's showing it has power. I think there was a lot of manipulation. That's why. And that just shows they were manipulating the price down. And when they don't do that, or when they can't do that anymore, what happens? The tech shows through, the price goes up. You build it, they will come. Lots of developers. Field of dreams, baby, right here on the internet computer. But we're super oversold on the 30-minute or overbought. Gosh, I just need to think for 1 second before I say it. We are super overbought. Okay, on the 15 minutes, not looking as bad, but we are still at 85. Wow. Okay, that is pretty high. Now, on the hour. Now, it does look like on the 15-minute that it is ascending triangle type deal. And it already wanted to break out of that. That's why I only use the candle bodies. That doesn't look that great, but boom, ascending triangle. That's kind of wishful thinking. Let's look at the 5-minute. Okay, that looks a lot better. See, I was seeing an ascending triangle there. Wow, it's really bright in my eyes. It's giving me a headache. Yeah, definitely. It looks like it's forming at least. Ooh, look at that volume right there. This is the Jeff ICP pump, the 5-minute Jeff live stream pump. No, wouldn't that be cool? Oh man, what the heck, dude? Yes, thank you, bro. Oh no, he said his name is the Singularity. Let's see what he says here. Hold on, we gotta go to the chat for a minute now. Wait, I gotta make sure it's not crude first. Of course it's not. Mr. Pink here. Okay, that sounds like one of them old timey code names. You know, for what is that show? Get Smart. Just want to say you have been here from the start, documenting history. Keep it up. Oh, he said he hit me with the documenting history. But it's true though. I mean, if you guys understand what the internet computer is doing, it's revolutionary. Why? Because it does it better than everything else out there. And what does Amazon do? or did it do? Now Internet Computer does that too. But it did it better than everybody out there. Why did Microsoft survive at that time? Because it did it at that time, it did it better than everybody else. And now that's what the Internet Computer does. So I really like that. Thank you so much for the super chat. And it's true for real. So $700 by midnight. Yeah, that's wishful thinking, but is exactly the number I need to be an IVP millionaire. ICP millionaire, I think it was saying. $700. Oh, you'd be a millionaire. Yeah, you have more ICP than I do, man. See, you're worried about accumulating, man. I'm worried about getting enough before it goes up too high. I'm like that's what happened with me on Bitcoin. It just went up too fast for my poor butt to get enough of it. But I'm working hard now, and so I think I'll have enough at least to be well off. If I'm not a millionaire, that's okay. But the price is looking good. It looks like it at least wants to stay at this level, and that's what I wanted to see, some stabilization. The more you go sideways at a price on the way up, the more if you do go back down, you'll hit a level instead of tanking all the way back down. It all has to do with Bitcoin in the end, though. Okay, make sure it's still there. If Bitcoin drags us down, that's the unfortunate part about Internet Computer. Look at this, though. Bitcoin didn't have a massive pump. It did have a little pump here. But I think ICP, in terms of pumping, it pumped a little bit more than Bitcoin did. Think so? Let's look. I think so. I really do. Yeah, it looks like it just pumped a little bit more. Maybe I didn't zoom in enough on Bitcoin. Let's zoom in a little bit. I mean, it does look like ICP pumped a bit more in kind of the scheme of things. Well, now that I zoomed in, I guess it's not as big of a difference. It's actually closer to the same. Darn it. All right. Well, that's wishful thinking there. But yeah, so Bitcoin is a real difference maker in the price of ICP right now. But in the bull run, it'll get to show its full glory. And how it survived at 5, we have to remember things like that it held strong right here. It didn't at 16, but it was able to, find a little bit of support here at $7, $8 on the way down. So that's why it's resistance to us now. But that's going to be another key level once we start. I mean, I guess I don't know the full meaning of some people's word of capitulation, but right here, that should be capitulation for ICP. We even went below it, but that's the steady price. Boom, right there. And that looks like about $7, $8. And this is just the low right here. But get me wrong there. I don't know. Some people say it's different than that. And I mean, like Crypto Wendy, she's smart in what she talks about. So I really listen to what she says. And she says we're not at capitulation yet. So I tend to believe her when she says that. But this does look like, what I would assume that is. So, but I'm going to be waiting for, other people to confirm that too. So I know it's an area of disagreement with some people, but I don't want to disagree with nobody. I just want to learn and get better and, work with people. So, but we are still up 17% even after, oh no, we're even up more than that because it's up at 729. I always look at this because when we do TA, this doesn't change sometimes. And this, this is the price right now. So it's looking good. Where could we go from here though? Gosh, I wish I could tell you. I'm a little bit, I don't know where we're going to go from here. I really don't. We're not oversold on the daily, so that's okay. We are so oversold on the smaller time frames. Like I said, if we can slow down, we could take this level. And if Bitcoin has another pump, then we'll definitely pump. But yeah, and if Bitcoin goes sideways, that would be good so we could establish this level and see what Internet Computer can kind of do with Bitcoin going sideways and a little bit up. We'll see. I'd rather have Bitcoin just go way up to 30K and then really see what Internet Computer could do then, right? Chad, what's up, my dude? Oh, from Twitter. Man, I didn't even post on Twitter, dude. That's what's up. Show the tech, teach people, and spread the truth about Arkham Intel, FTX collusion, FUD campaign. Talking a little bit, not like a, I don't know that. Sounding a little bit preachy there. I try not to get all preachy with ICP, but I guess saying anything about something is like, this is my kind of my job right here to do. I like it, but it's my job. But money is just money to me in the end, um, and I hope to all of you as well. It's just money. Don't put more in the market you can afford to lose, though. But yeah, money is just money, and at the end of the day, when we leave this world, we don't get to take anything with us. So let's make the best of it and do the best we can while we're here, and be the best that we can be for the people that we love, right? And for all of those in the world. Like ICP, we think about just us and our families, but ICP, it's technology, and same with all of crypto. Crypto is in innovation, and I just love crypto because of and not because it's money, but because it gives everybody access to money. Why do you think third world countries are using it as currency? And then internet computer could scale, to be, several country currency. So where are we heading? Well, I think we could head to 8 and test 8. That's where we're heading. Like I said, from 6, it's going to be about 8. There's some serious resistance at about 750, 7, I was saying. And so, yeah, now we're like at 726. And yeah, I'll do some more tonight. How about that? I don't want to keep talking when I don't have much news. We'll keep an eye on this, and I will keep reporting if we have a movement or not. I'm still going to make a video in about 4 hours. So we will see you guys then. Make sure to be back here. This was just a pop-up live stream that I did. Again, thank you for the super chat. That's awesome of you. And appreciate that. Now, make sure to go follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. And TikTok, I do send videos over there. I should do some TikTok only videos too. Not like that, but TikTok exclusive videos. That just sounded weird. And then BitcoinRenegade.net is our website, and you can find all the ICP stuff you want, or just go to Definity.org and then go to the ecosystem showcase, and you see all the NFTs. It's a little bit harder to find certain things there, but you can find everything Definity. And if you're looking for like a wallet or an NFT marketplace, check out BitcoinRenegade.net, because that's basically what that shows, is just wallets and NFT marketplaces, and maybe like an NFT project or two. So, all right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!